Since technological deconstruction of mass media has and will always remain a global reality, the need for owners and managers of the mass media, particularly the broadcast media, to devise context-specific strategies to mitigate the negative and unfavorable impacts of the wrongful adoption and application of technology in the mass media has been stressed. A professor of broadcast journalism and Dean, Faculty of Social Science, Department of Mass Communication, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Agoiwoye, Ogun State, Professor Ayodele Thomas Odunlami, gave this recommendation at the 119th Inaugural Lecture of the University. Anthony Gandonu has more.
The lecture, according to Professor Ayodele Odunlami, was aimed at contributing to the discussion on media practice in Nigeria, especially refocusing attention to the changing nature of the mass media and the implications of the emerging trends for media practitioners and scholars. Professor Odunlami, who noted that the mass media are not only products of technology but also technological driven, cautioned media practitioners not to allow technology, no matter how creative or ingenious, outpace or replace human intellects.
Similarly, in several other studies, I examined the impact of information communication technologies on media practice by highlighting the need for Nigeria, while joining other less developed countries in Africa and the world, to embrace media globalization, to be mindful of the dangers of media imperialism inherent in such gestures.
He pointed out that it was high time every Nigerian and indeed Africa journalism institutions adopt the converged curricula enunciated by the National Universities Commission with the objective to train, rather to teach journalism or mass communication students critical thinking, reporting and creative writing across media platforms. Some key players in the broadcast journalism and mass communication, in their views, agreed that if the recommendations were implemented, issue of fake news, which has grave implications to national security, will be fully addressed.
Those that are in conventional media practice, they need to really brace up. Owners must ensure that they show up the equipment level and the training of those practitioners.
We need to dig deeper, go the extra mile, and give something ordinary from what has happened from that event, so that the whole world will know that indeed you have done something extraordinary, different from the usual 5 Ws and H. So I think that is one of the greatest takeaways from that lecture.
The institution's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ayodeji Agbuola, in his address, warned the general public not to spread or repost any information that are not sure of the source, as such could lead to misinformation, propaganda, or fake news. The title of the 119th Inaugural Lecture is Removing the Ancient Landmarks: How Technology Deconstructs the Mass Media. In Ijebu-Ode, Anthony Gandonu, NTA News.